I'm going to make some commentary on some things that bother me. Before I do that, though, I want to give a shout out to Matt and Mike. I saw you guys earlier today. Linda and I went and we had lunch, and then I had to go to Walmart and buy some carriage bolts and all that stuff so Benjamin can put the tire machine together, so he's got it so he can use it to put decent tire on his truck. And then we came back. Linda took her lunch. She got a to-go box. She can have it for supper, I guess. And she took it in the house. Well, that's kind of what we've been doing. The background clutter you hear is, and I left my hearing aid in the car. I sure did. Background clutter you hear is air conditioner. And I made a decision. I'm taking today and tomorrow off. Monday, I know it's a hot national holiday, but I have things I do to bring in extra income, and I can do that Monday. I'm not doing it today. I've got I just got off the phone with my best friend Jerry, and Diane, his sweetheart, is beleaguered, and I told him you need to gather her up and go. That girl has way too much responsibility. She just does. She needs to go have some relaxation. So what's been the big thing with that? Well, they had to find a way to put their brother-in-law, Diane's late sister's husband, into a nursing home. That is an unpleasant task. I don't care who you are, that is hard to do, especially when it's a loved one. It is a major, major hassle. It really is. Anyway, Linda and I said hi to our two new adopted boys, and I met Mike's daddy, super nice guy. Right now, a video short I shot going over there is uploading on YouTube, and after I do this vlog, I'll go ahead and upload it, and then I'll recharge the camera. And by that time, then I've got some other things I can do. I wanted to try and fly those two stupid drones today. I'm not sure they're strong enough to withstand the wind. I mean, it's flat blowing. So I'll see if it's calmer tomorrow or later today. I don't know. Probably won't get around to it. Linda and I have been watching a deal called Better Call Saul. It started out really boring, and it's pretty good, and we've been watching it. The other thing we watched is Stranger Things Season 4. We watched the first one. Excuse me. Allergies are off scale today. The weather thingamajiggy on my computer said hazardous pollen content today. That's weird. I can attest. I will testify that it is nasty out there. Actually, it's a beautiful day. We went over to Fun Valley. The people are behaving themselves. Everyone's behaving themselves except for the Canada geese. There is a solution for that. And Matt, I loaned you the solution for that. That's all I'll say on that. Now, what is the thing that is bothering me? The more I read up on that school shooting in Uvalde, Texas, the less it's just aggravating. Law enforcement waited 90 minutes to go into the school. 90 minutes after they were told there was an active shooter on campus. And then the cops went in to get their own kids out and let everybody else die. Here's the deal I'm looking at. And I've been in those situations, so it's not me talking out the back of my head or talking out of my hat. When you have something like that go on, you go and you take out the gunman, period. That's what you do. Don't negotiate with them. Put them down like the dog they are. Or I won't even insult dogs saying that. Like the rabid skunk they are. Then the chief law enforcement officer for the state of Texas lied to Governor Abbott, made him look like an idiot. There's one word I will use to describe what should have taken place but did not. What's that word? Cowardice. If you're afraid to go into harm's way, don't put that badge on, boys and girls. See, I know for a fact that Davis Police Department would have responded much better. That's why I don't worry about my children going to school there or my grandkids going to school there. I know the police department here real well. Cowards, they are not. You got a police chief that was a Marine. You've got a deputy chief that did have to take a life here last year. The point I'm making is that the deputy chief did not hesitate. It was called for. He did it. It was a justified homicide. The same thing should have taken place in Uvalde, Texas, and it didn't. And now 2 teachers, 19 children, and several other, those are dead, the 2 teachers and the children, and then there's several others that were wounded by 17, wasn't even really 18 years old yet, punk. I have been praying for everybody over there. To be as gruff and as much a curmudgeon as I am, I spend a lot of time in scripture study and a lot of time in prayer. It's one way I get through the day. I have to. It's actually the only way I get through the day. Yesterday, it was God that got me through the day. I didn't do a vlog yesterday. I was really ill. I mean, it's all biochemical. No, I didn't do something I shouldn't have. I don't drink. I don't do drugs except for those that are prescribed for me. But my pain levels get to the point that it's debilitating. And I've got a couple of little pills. They're little white pills. I can't even pronounce them, and I'm pretty good with language. But either one of those, if you didn't have my condition and you took one of those, it would kill you. They are poison, but it's a poison I have to keep functioning. I've had too much damage. I believe that as time goes on, and Thursday nights we're having a Bible prophecy class being taught by my best friend Jerry over at his Lodge 3. Everyone's enjoying it. The only thing I need to do next time is eat before Linda and I go over there. We didn't, and my son Nick, my son Benjamin, Matt and Mike went, Jerry was teaching, I went, Linda went, Chad, the guy that works for him, went, and it was very informative. I enjoyed it. Prayer gets me through the day. A lot of people absolutely, if they don't really know me personally, would believe I never pray and believe I don't do any scripture study. I've had people accuse me of being a drug addict and an alcoholic, neither of which are true. I've been accused of being excessively violent all the time. That's not true. My younger friend Matt described me as a teddy bear, and I am a big teddy bear. I love kids, especially my own grandchildren. And to me, that is a compliment, especially with my background. But I want to be kind to everybody I come across, and that is something I'm working on. I'm not there yet, but I am working on it. After I go get my oldest son from work today, I'm going to be getting on my lounge lizard clothes, is what I call them. I crumple my clothing next to the bed on top of a box that has ammunition in it, and I put a shirt on. I've been there for a while last night, and evidently something bit me. I had a big blister that popped and spread all over everywhere on my right shoulder. Linda, I had my shirt on. Linda looked, something really bit you. Well, yeah, something did. I don't know what it was. I didn't know it when it bit me, but when I popped that blister, boy, I knew it. One of the things about living in the country, you're going to have spiders and snakes. Yesterday, Nick shot about a 5-foot corn snake, and I could hear it. Why don't you shoot it? It's not poisonous. I need to explain something to people. Every snake out there has some type of venom in it. The thing is, I have little bitty kids here, and the last thing I want is a corn snake biting them. And this thing was aggressive. It kept trying to bite Nick while he was holding it up with his left hand by the tail. It'd reach up and try to strike at him. Finally, Benjamin got a shovel and they beheaded it. See, the problem is the bacteria in that snake's mouth will cause a bad bacterial infection, and then you're in the hospital. And I used to have pet rattlesnakes I played with. I really did. They died. Mom had moved us to Chickasha, Oklahoma, my brother Chris and I had a military ammo box, a big one, and my brother Chris, me, and a friend of ours named Tony Salter went to a pond, and we caught a bunch of snakes. Well, I caught 3 rattlesnakes. My mother's boyfriend, J.J. Cox, wanted my brother Chris and I to go on a vacation with him, and we did. And while we were gone, I asked my mother to take my snakes out of that ammo box and walk them and then put them back. I thought she would, you know. I was 10 years old. I didn't know any better. Well, we get back off of vacation. No, I was 12. And I went out to walk my snakes. This was in August with August heat, and it was in the sunlight. And I open it, and all my snakes are dead. And you talk about stink. They just about killed me just by the odor alone. I gave that ammo box after I closed it to a friend of mine. I said, you can have it, but if you open it, wear a gas mask. But just one more thing from when I was a child. But some of my childhood memories are humorous and some are absolutely terrifying. I do not have a whole lot of early childhood memories that are fun. But I am making memories now that are excellent. I'm having things happen now that really put a smile on my face. Watching my grandkids do things and learn is absolutely one of the most wonderful things I've ever experienced. You know, my friend Jerry made a comment. He and I both agree the grandkids should have been born first. Because then you're old enough you can enjoy them. I'll give you, for instance, Tigger comes out on the front porch in a diaper carrying a popsicle. Linda gets out of the car and Nana, Linda, where'd you get that? Well, he stole him a popsicle. We have two freezers, one on the side-by-side fridge and then a big chest freezer. He can't lift the lid on the chest freezer, but he opened that freezer door and he got himself a popsicle. Well, his daddy got on to him. Last night we were trying to watch some television and we hear a little like that, gentle knocking. Come in. No, can I have popsicle? And sure, so she got him an orange popsicle. I guess he ate it in under a minute. I mean, he chawed through it. And then Nana, I need an orange popsicle. I just gave you one. He kept insisting, I want an orange popsicle. Well, he didn't get one. But that's what I'm talking about. Those memories will stay with me until I die. Or get transfigured in the twinkling of an eye, whatever. In my case, it'd probably be die. Man, I'm looking at these computers up here on the table. It's depressing me because I know I've got to get on them Monday and do some work. It's okay. It's all okay. I don't need to be morose about it or sad. I'll just have to do it, you know. I one way or another by this fall, I'm going to find a way to take my wife and take a few days off and go do something. We can't do it right now. We just can't. My granddaughter Aurora starts summer school. I think this coming Monday, maybe Tuesday. I'll find out here in a little bit. And we have to take her and pick her up from school. She doesn't drive, doesn't have a car, and Thursday and Friday of this week coming are going to be brutal on me. I will find a way to make that class Thursday night, period. Fortunately, on Thursdays and Fridays, Brandon and Nicholas are off, work, and that helps immensely. That takes up a lot of the slack. Well, I've rambled on long enough. Yep. The sign. Read it. What does it say? Not that one. That one's a joke sign. K Inbred Talk Radio. That's back when I was doing talk radio full time. That one. Be kind. That's not a joke. I absolutely mean you need to be kind. I love all of you. God bless you. And I gotta get off here. Bye now.